Hi everyone, welcome back to Hog Heaven Homestead. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sandy. And today we've got a lot of updates to bring you, what's going on in 2026 here. We're into summer and we've got some good news, we've got some bad news, we have some sad news, we have some exciting news, and we have a new animal on the farm that see if you can guess what that is. And I also have some really weird news that I'm going to need some homesteaders' help with. So stick around for that and see if you can help me out. Okay, now we're in what we used to always call our main garden. When we moved here, I don't know, when we bought this property, I should say, was it like 15 years ago now?
18
years ago. There was a tiny little raised bed garden here, and then we took that down after a couple years and made a little bit bigger garden. And then when we moved here 6 years ago, Kevin plowed up all the way out to the road back there, a huge long garden. And I can show you some pictures here. I had sunflowers. I mean, it was a huge garden. But little by little, we've been kind of taking stuff out of this garden because the trees over to the side here have grown up so much, and it's shaded so much, and we can't get stuff to grow very well over here in the main garden anymore. So now it's kind of become our tomato garden. And what else do you have planted in here, Kevin?
We have mostly tomatoes, but then we have cucumbers and some squash.
Yeah, so and the tomatoes have been, I mean, I think gardening is like the most difficult thing for a homesteader to learn because it's hard. Every year is different. And last couple years, we've been pulling the tomatoes out of the garden before the frost and ripening them in the house over the winter. And I really want to have tomatoes sooner than that. So this year I started the seeds indoor, like in February, I think it was, and they grew so fast and so well inside, and they got to be big. I had to repot them up from a 4-inch up to a 6-inch pot, and then they got even bigger, and then I didn't harden them off very well, and we planted them out here, and most of them died, and we had to replant tomatoes and buy new tomato plants, and every year is different. But I think this year or next year, I think we're going to take the tomatoes out of this garden, right, Kev?
Yeah, eventually we're going to migrate everything over to where the greenhouse is, into raised beds.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll show you. We have like gardens all over the property. Everything's kind of separated out, but we're just trying to figure out the best situation and what works best. But
yeah, I mean, the other thing is too the watering situation. If we have everything centrally located, it's easier for setting up the watering system.
yeah, so yeah, we've got we do have a few peppers in here as well, but we've got some cherry tomatoes growing here. We've got cucumbers over there, squash down at the end over there, and lots of tomatoes down these 2 rows. But a lot of the tomatoes that we planted, I don't know, the plants just didn't make it. It's really kind of a strange year for tomatoes, it seems. So now we're over in our potato garden, what we call it that. But what else do you have planted here, Kev?
Mainly potatoes is what it was for. I have already harvested most of the potatoes out of here. We also have some cantaloupe type melon, a couple sweet potato plants, a watermelon, some pumpkins, and at the very end we have garlic. Oh, and we do have one small thing of asparagus, which we did get quite a bit of asparagus off this year. I mean, we got a few meals off of it anyway. We'd like to have more.
Yeah, we'd like to figure out how to grow more asparagus and get that to get, bigger faster because we really love asparagus.
And then we also do have one compost pile over here that we put some mushrooms on. We're trying to get mushrooms to grow on that.
Yeah, our next door neighbor brought us over some mushrooms, and I'm in a garden club, and there's a master gardener there in the club, and she brought us some mushrooms too and was talking about mushroom composting. And apparently mushrooms will break down compost, especially like pine shavings and wood shavings, really fast into dirt. So that's a kind of an experiment we've got going on over there, and we'll let you know how that goes, and hopefully we'll get a lot of mushrooms, and hopefully we'll get our compost to compost really fast. And yeah, so I'll show you around.
Okay, this is where we have our corn. This is a sweet corn. We really liked the last couple of years, so we're kind of sticking with this one, and I can't remember what the variety is, but one thing is I started it a little earlier this year, but a lot of it didn't grow for some reason, and I don't know why. So I replanted it, and it still didn't grow the best. So this is what we ended up with, but it's getting close. I mean, I'm thinking maybe a couple more weeks and we might start getting some ears of corn off of this.
Looks good though. Okay, now we're over by the greenhouse, and part of the sad news and bad news of gardening is just, like I had mentioned earlier, starting seeds indoors in a small greenhouse works great, but I started them too early, and again, I think a lot of them got too big and too leggy. I didn't harden them off. A lot of them died. A lot of stuff that I planted out in the greenhouse died, and in my raised beds died. I had to start over. So it's just a constant learning process when it comes to gardening. And not to change the subject, but has anyone guessed yet what our new animal is? We're going to talk about that in just a minute. But let me show you the greenhouse and what we have going on in here right now. So when you come into the greenhouse, I have my herbs here. I've already harvested a lot of these and preserved them, but our greenhouse is mostly peppers. The entire thing is all peppers. And we have all different types of peppers growing in here. We have some cayenne peppers growing in this first tub. Savina reds are growing in this tub.
That's a habanero.
Yep. We have some early jalapenos growing here. This tub is California Reapers.
Carolina Reapers.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carolina Reapers.
Really hot pepper.
Serrano peppers are in the next tub. Banana peppers are in this tub, and we have quite a few banana peppers growing on this. The next tub is for my daughter who doesn't like spice. These are jalapenos. They're a non-spicy pepper, like non-spicy jalapeno. Then we have super nacho jalapenos in this tub. In the end tub, we have California Wonders. Or in the middle raised bed here, we have a mix of jalapenos. We have some mammoth jalapenos over here. Can you zoom in on these? They're just huge. They're getting bigger. This one here is just a regular jalapeno plant. Got quite a few going on that. And some of these are not marked, but this one is a poblano. There's 2 poblano plants here. Quite a few poblanos growing. More jalapenos. Another poblano plant. And in the front here, I have Carolina Reapers on one side, and over on this side, I have cayenne peppers. Quite a few cayenne peppers growing. I have a tub of Tabasco peppers. This one, I don't know, it's a Cajun bell. I was excited about that. It's supposed to be like a bell pepper, but it's a spicy bell pepper. So I don't know, it doesn't seem to be doing very well. I don't know why.
It's just not very big, but it's got a lot of blooms and stuff on it. It does have one little pepper.
And then the next tub is Edvarsky peppers. And again, a lot of these haven't bloomed yet, but they're getting close to that. And Keystone Giant is the next tub. And then I have a mix in this one, Cajun Bell and Gypsy Mini Bell peppers. And then I have more red Savinas in this next tub. A tub of banana peppers. Look at all the banana peppers on this plant. This is crazy. There's just a ton of them. Some of those are ready to come off. Then I have orange bell in this tub.
There's a poblano here in the front.
Oh, and a poblano. Wow, that's a nice...
Yeah, there's some nice ones.
Some nice poblanos on there. And then another tub of poblanos. And I can't even remember what's in this tub. Tabasco. I don't know why all the leaves are falling off.
Yes, that one doesn't look the greatest.
Okay, and then a sad story is I went ahead and purchased a bunch of Dahlias. Thank you, Kevin. Flowers from this company, and I ordered like, I don't know, $164 worth of dahlias, and a bunch of them didn't bloom. And the whole reason I ordered from them was they had one called Patricia Ann's Sunset, and that was my mom's name, and so I was excited about growing that, and that didn't make it. I had a couple others, Boom Boom Red, that didn't make it, and a Rose Toscano Dahlia that didn't make it. But we have a bunch here that are doing pretty good. This one's a Cafe something. I don't know how to say it. And then down here we have a Brookside Cherry. We have a Michaela Miranda here, a Ferncliff Copper, and this is one I saved from last year. I don't know the name of it, but yeah. And then I got a lot of them to bloom. And then I came in here one day and something had eaten and almost killed all of my dahlias. So they've kind of bounced back since then. They're doing okay. I hope these make it. I hope I can save them for next year. So now we come out into our raised bed garden area, and we've got some beans growing up over the arch here. I love that. I love that look. I don't see any beans yet.
Some blossoms, but yeah, I don't see any actual beans yet.
A lot of blossoms, but no beans. And then on the ends of all of our raised beds, not all of them, but most, I have peas growing. I have kind of a little trellis system that I kind of made up, but we've got some peas now that are popping up all over. So that's pretty cool. And then in the center of this, I have Walla Walla onions on this side, more peas on the ends of this bed, and also over the trellis. You can see there's a lot of peas popping up now. We just need to wait for them to get a little bigger. And in the center of this raised bed, we have beets. So I'm really excited about that. And if you spin around, Kevin just made these 2 raised beds. He just built those. We're pretty excited about them. Out of the beets from that raised bed, when I thinned them out, I took everything I thinned out and put it over here into this raised bed, and some on that side too. So pretty excited about that.
Yeah, one thing is we're thinking about replacing all of our raised beds with this style because it's taller and you don't have to bend over as much.
Right.
Easier to get to things.
It's easier to reach.
It's not as wide.
Easy. So it's really difficult for me to weed those low, wide beds. I mean, I can't reach, especially with the trellises. I can't get over there to reach to pull weeds and even to plant. It's very difficult. So I think eventually we'll switch over to all raised beds like this. And then this year I invested in a green stock. My plan was to have this be all strawberries, but I want to get the bare root strawberries, and I was too late. So
Everbearing
strawberries?
Yeah.
No, but I want bare root.
Oh yeah.
I want bare root.
Sure.
And I want to plant this whole thing out with that next year. Right now I just have random stuff in here. I have cilantro, which looks like it's gonna flower. And I've got some basil in here. I have some mint. another basil, and some more pepper plants. There's a pepper plant. I think this is a weed. I'm gonna have to double check on that, but I'm pretty sure this is a weed, yeah. But anyway, so it's just random stuff in here. I don't even have it fully planted, but I'm excited about next year to get some strawberries and really have this thing filled out with strawberries. So let me show you what else we got going on. We have over here in our tubs, our mineral tubs from our cows. This year, I just planted this one out with radishes. So those aren't growing yet. These two are cabbage. Then we have a tub of Brussels sprouts here, Brussels sprouts there. These are elderberries right here. I've never gotten any berries off of my elderberries yet. 2 more cabbages. Something's getting at them. A tomato plant, Brussels sprouts with radishes, Brussels sprouts with radishes. And then out here, I've had to replant this raised bed a couple times because something got in here, I don't know what, and keeps getting at them. So I put some marigolds around to try to keep, if it's rabbits, I don't know, to keep them out.
I don't know. I don't think the rabbits can get in here with this fencing now, but red squirrels could.
Yeah, something was having a meal. But I just have kind of a mix of some different peppers out here. I've got, this is a California Wonder. I don't even have that one marked. Don't know what it is. I don't know what some of these are. I've replanted and there's no name on that. So anyway, it's just a mix of a few peppers. As they grow, I can show you later. And then here I tried carrots. I've replanted this a couple times with carrots in the middle. I've got some growing up. I do need to thin it out. We've got peas on the sides. Peas growing up there. This is my perennial bed that is made to attract the pollinators. I redid that this year. I've got onions growing in here. These are Walla Walla, so I don't know what those are on the other side. I gotta look at the tag, but peas growing on the end. I have a tub of lettuce and radishes over here. A tub of chocolate mint over there in the corner, but that's pretty much wraps up our gardens. Okay, and the really weird thing, if you stuck around to the end here, is I don't know if you know much about chickens, but sometimes when they first start laying, they lay small little eggs, and they're called fairy eggs, like when their body is just learning. This is a regular size egg for my chickens, and this is a fairy egg. So they're pretty small. So a lot of times they'll have a couple of these fairy eggs, and then they eventually get bigger, and they eventually end up to be a regular size egg. But the weird thing is, and we don't even know which chicken, but look at all these eggs we've been getting consistently every week. And I don't know, they started out a darker color and now a lighter color. We think it's all from the same chicken. I don't know. And I've never cracked any of these open yet to even know if there's anything in there, if there's like a yolk. I've never cracked one open. So let's check it out. Let's crack. And some of these have gotten a little bit bigger. Like this one is, I thought, oh, she's getting there. She's almost regular size, but then I'll come out the next week and it'll be another one that size. So I have no idea if there's something wrong with the chicken that is laying these eggs. I don't know. So if any of you have experienced this, it's just really strange to me. So let's.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have really new chickens.
No.
I don't know why we're doing that.
No. So let's crack a couple open and see if there's even. See, there's no real yolk in there.
No.
Let's crack open this one. No, there's no yolk.
No
there's
yolk.
Just
Yolk, just egg whites.
This is no yolk. So I don't know. This is bizarre. Yeah, this one doesn't. I don't know, have much of anything in it. But yep, just egg whites. So I don't know. This is weird. Have any of you experienced this? And if so, let us know in the comments what is going on and what we can do to fix it, or should we just eliminate that chicken? Or it's just yeah, we do have a camera out there, but we don't have it like fixed on the nesting boxes or anything like that. So we'd have to figure out how we're going to figure out which chicken it is. Okay, I don't know if you figured out yet what our new animal is, but this is where kind of the sad news, bad news, good news, exciting news, everything all rolled into one kind of comes into. We have a new animal on the farm. You want to tell them what it is, Kev?
So Sandy decided to get a bull.
Yeah, we decided.
We decided to get a bull.
And I'm going to walk over here and see if you can see him in the background there. Okay, so he's in the back in the shade. It's very, very hot here today. It's like in the late or high 80s. So that's where we want him to be. We're super excited to have a bull on the farm. That's what the plan is, to grow out our herd, and he's the beginning of that plan. So previously we had borrowed a bull from our neighbor, and that's where we got Cinnamon, the little calf coming this way. Cinnamon is from our neighbor's bull, but we want to be able to grow our own herd, so we made the investment in you want to tell them what he is?
It's a Scottish Highland bull.
Yeah.
So our other cows, they're Scottish Highland and Dexter mix, so half and half. And then so we kind of decided on getting a Highland bull to complement them.
Yeah, and he is so cute, so sweet. His name is Buddy. And we have him in with Cinnamon right now because our other two cows have been very naughty to him. They're kind of spoiled, and I don't know. I can show you a quick video here of when we got him, the day that he arrived, and what happened. And then Kevin can tell you the story of what happened after that point. So here's the video. It's okay, guys. Hey, Shadow! Oh my goodness.
And here comes Buddy.
And Kevin, why don't you tell him now what happened that day?
So we ended up unloading them in with the girls, and the girls at first weren't sure about them, and then they kind of became real protective, I think, more so of the calf, and they kind of got into it and chased him right out of the fence, and ended up going to the neighbors, which is about a half a mile away. Luckily he did go that way because he went out into some unowned woods, kind of, I think it's more like a tax 4-footed woods, and it's very thick and hard to see anything in there. So we're actually thankful that he had ended up going over to the neighbors, and we were able to get him caught in a couple of the paddocks over there, get him trailered up and bring him back.
Yeah, and since then,
so then we actually ended up separating him. So he was by himself for a while, and then the 3 cows were together, 2 cows and a calf. For for about 2 or 3 weeks. And I thought, well, maybe that's long enough. So then I ended up letting one of the cows and the calf in with them, and they were fine at first. And then we ended up going in the house after a while because they seemed fine. I looked out here and I seen the fence was down. Well, she had chased him out, and in the process of doing that, ended up breaking the tip off of one of his horns.
Yeah, poor guy, poor sweetie.
So then at that point we decided, well, we're gonna try to keep him with the calf, put the other 2 cows by themselves for a while. We're not sure what the answer is. We gotta somehow introduce them and get them all together. So if anybody has any suggestions, but for now, this is kind of what we're doing. Hopefully waiting until he gets a little bigger. I think the problem is he doesn't want to fight much. He'll fight a little while and then he'll give up and then run, and then they'll chase him.
And I don't know why Cinnamon is over here hollering like this. She wants her mom. I'm gonna move the camera. Okay, there we go. Now you can see him. He's just absolutely adorable and super sweet, and we're so happy that he's here. And I mean, his horn is okay. I don't know if any of you have experience with Highland cows, horns breaking off, but it's just the tip, and we've read that it might possibly grow back.
Yeah, they say that the horn will grow from the base of the head out instead of from the tip out.
Yeah, he's very sweet. We're very, very happy with Buddy, and we think it's going to be a great thing. It's just going to take a while to integrate this herd. And Cinnamon does not like being apart from her mama. That's tough on her right now, but she's got to get over it. See if I can. He's still. This morning he took a treat from my hand, but he's still learning. You're still learning, aren't you, Buddy? Come on, baby. Come on. Cinnamon. Come on, buddy. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to.
I think it's a trust thing, too.
Yeah, you don't have to. Nobody's forcing you. But anyway, that's our exciting news, our good news, our bad news, all the things rolled into there. Oh, that was a big one, Cinnamon. But welcome to the family, Buddy. And if anyone has any tips on how to better integrate them with mature cows that don't seem to want to accept him right now, let us know.
This is so exciting. We have been waiting 6 years to get this project started. We need a garage. Kevin was going to pay to have somebody do all the work, and one of our neighbors said, hey, we can come and help. And look at this. They showed up. They're helping. We couldn't be more grateful. I'm so excited. Really is wonderful to have great neighbors. Of course it started to rain. It's hot.
Okay, and the exciting thing for us, the last big thing, a project, is this garage. Is something that we've been wanting to build this garage for 6 years, and we're finally doing it. And this is going to consume Kevin's time now, from now until winter hits. We hope to have it completely enclosed. We're going to get some family to help us finish this up, and we had great help from our neighbors getting this slab poured. We wouldn't have been able to do this without their help, so we really want to put a shout out to them for helping us. But we hope to get this fully enclosed by winter. We're in Minnesota and it's very cold and snowy here, so this is our big project right now. Okay, well, thanks for joining us today, learning about the good and the bad and all the crazy things that are happening here. We're excited about Buddy. We'll take you along on that. I'll show you my dahlias as they grow. We'll keep you updated, and let us know about our weird chicken thing, if anyone has any ideas. But it's like 90 out and we're sweating, and we're gonna go inside with the AC and cool off now. But thanks again for joining us.
Bye for now.